Hello and welcome to Kicktalk Reboot. It's a midweek special and there was a bumper junior fixture card tonight. So without much further ado, I'll get on to the results. So in the McBookie.com Super Premium Division, it was Rob Roy 3, Athley 2. In the Super First Division, it was Kello 2, Oven Meadow 3, Kilsyth 0, Maryhill 2, Larkhall 2, Petershill 4. In the Ayrshire District League, it was Luga 8, Saltcoats 1. In the Central District First, it was Lesmago 0, Blantyre 3, Neilson 1, St Rochs 2, Port Glasgow 0, Yoka 2, and Wishaw 0, Rossvale 0. The Central District Second Division, it was Johnsonborough 7, Newmains United 0. And in the West Junior West of Scotland Cup, Forth 2, Thornywood 3. In the West Region Junior FA Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup, it was Ardeer 0, Auchinleck 5, Hurlford 3, Largs 4, Irvine 0, Kilwinning 1, Maple 0, Kilburney 1. And in the Central League Cup, it was Cambuslang 0, Pollock 4, East Kilbride 3, Clydebank 1, Gartcairn 1, Vale of Clyde 2, Greenock 0, Shettleston 1, Lanark 1, Bellshill 0, Rilgan 2, Ashfield 0, and St Anthony's 1, Cumbernauld 5. And I was at Blair Park, Hurlford tonight, where it was a real goal feast. Larg Sissel running out 4-3 winners in the Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup second round. Now, there was a minute's applause in celebration of the life of Thistle legend Davy Cook. He scored 87 goals in one season in the 1950s, which is really remarkable. And he won a number of trophies, including the Ayrshire Cup in 1959. So it was extra fitting that Largs won tonight. In the opening minutes, Thistle forward Kevin Struthers cracked the woodwork. Hurlford moved in front though with their first attack of the game. Jenkins weaved his way through the Largs defence before drilling a low shot beyond Blair Cowser. Largs were not put off, however, and they began to exert their influence in this game, with McWaters in particular catching the eye on the right flank. Thistle skipper Craig Little got a good look at a curling corner from McWaters, but headed over with the goal gaping on 23 minutes. But Largs did take the lead moments later. McWaters' fast-paced cross was turned into his own net by Hurlford's Mackenzie. On the half-hour mark, defender Nicky Jimson rose to meet another McWaters corner unchallenged to put Largs 2-1 up, and it was the same route for Laurie McMaster as he made it 3-1 on 44 minutes. And Thistle nearly made it 4-1. McWaters was again the man of the moment as he teed up Kevin Struthers, whose rising shot was expertly finger-tipped over the bar by Ford keeper Murchie. We were expecting a Hurlford fight back in the second half, and it did come, but from an unexpected situation. Largs keeper Blair Cowser sliced a pass back, and Mark Roberts, the ex-Killie man, gobbled up the opportunity on 64 minutes. Cowser then miscalculated a high ball, taking out a Hurlford player, and it was a penalty kick. So 3-3 in 67 minutes, as if the game couldn't be any more dramatic. And Thistle notched a dramatic winner on 75 minutes as Adam was chopped down and he converted from the spot. Cowser made amends for his errors and made 2 top quality stops, and Hurlford nearly made it 4-4 with 5 minutes left on the clock, but Jenkins cracked his effort off the left post. So it was the 2013 winners Largs who managed to hold out and record an important victory. Final score at Blair Park, Hurlford 3, Largs Thistle 4.
Welcome to Victoria Park, where the final score in this Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup second round tie was Irvine 0, Kilwinning Rangers 1. This game featured 2 teams going for respective league titles, with Vicks targeting the District League and Buffs going for the Elite Premier Division crown. And games were piling up thick and fast, but both were determined to put up a good show, and in 4 minutes Buffs threatened to win an 18-yard shot from Ryan Nisbet glanced just over the bar, and then 2 minutes later, a fierce volley from 12 yards out by Brian Boylan was brilliantly saved by Chris Lamb in the Vicks Bowl. At the other end, 2 minutes later, an effort from just outside the box from David Cunningham was handled well by Michael Wardrop Jr. in the visiting goal. However, in 11 minutes, Buffs blasted into the lead when Finlay Fry shot home from 12 yards. It was an excellent finish. The former Winton Rovers man. Vic spurned a gilt-edged chance in 20 minutes when Eddie Ablar turned a defender inside out, but with just Wardrop to beat from 6 yards, he contrived to screw the ball wide. Then in a half hour, a Craig Pettigrew shot from 6 yards following a corner kick was blocked by a Vic's defender. Then a Nisbet rocket from 12 yards was cleared in 33 minutes. A Fry thunderbolt from 25 yards was brilliantly saved by Lamb. And the follow-up, David Winters crushed off the inside of the post 4 minutes later. Buffs came so close right in half-time when a Ben Lewis header from a corner hit the post. The visitors yet another chance in 48 minutes when a Ricky Hanvey shot from 5 yards was well saved by Lamb. Then a minute later, Wardrop had to save at the feet of a Blore from 8 yards. Vics were unlucky when Chris Wilson teed up a Blore inside the box, but he miscued his shot in 56 minutes. 2 minutes later, a Nisbet effort of 25 yards was blocked by a defender. Latinetti for Buffs in 64 minutes, but the goal was chalked off for a foul. The industrious Nisbet forced Lamb into a good save in 79 minutes. Stephen Hill ballooned the ball well over the bar for Buffs from 20 yards in 83 minutes. And 2 minutes later, Brian Boylan's Lamb to beat, but hit the post from 6 yards. So, let's just say, good football wasn't a premium in this match. It was just one of these games, kind of a bit of an end of season feel to it. Still a reasonable cup tie, but you know, the expected result transpired. So from Victoria Park, where the final score in this Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup second round tie was Irvine Vicks 0, Kilwinning Rangers 1. It's Stuart McConnell for Kicktalk.